You've probably seen hundreds of those make money with AI videos by now. And most of those are just clickbait or someone trying to sell you a $300 course. I'm not doing that. I'm breaking down 5 real side hustles that people are already using to make thousands every single month. And I'm showing you exactly how to automate every single one using AI tools. No BS, no courses, just step-by-step breakdown. And the best part, every single tool I mention is either free or cheaper than lunch. I'm Adrian, the founder of Nebula, the place to find, learn, and try AI tools. And I used to pay people to do these exact side hustles for me until I realized AI could do them way faster, significantly better, and for way less money. So if you're trying to build something or just trying to find a real way to start earning online, you've come to the right place. The first side hustle I'll be talking about is one that you probably did not think you could ever do, and that's being a video editor. But that's the catch, you're not actually doing any of the edits. Bear with me. Specifically, there's 2 types of video edits that you will be doing, all automated by AI. The first edit I'll be talking about is editing videos of people talking, like this guy on Fiverr named Prince. And as you can see from his sample videos, it's just some basic edits while a guy is talking, nothing crazy.
Okay, AMI is area median income. So for every city and every county around the country, there is a median income.
So let's calculate how much money he has made. His average package is $180. He has 106 reviews. And according to Fiverr, 80% of buyers leave reviews. So he probably has had about 135 unique customers before. He probably also has customers who come back. So we can assume that on average, just on Fiverr, he's probably had anywhere from 200 to 300 orders. At $180 per order, this is anywhere from $36,000 to $54,000 that he has made just on Fiverr. Now, Fiverr also takes 20% commission, but Fiverr also says that 15 to 25% of clients also leave tips, so I think those cancel out a bit. Anyways, lots of editors are also on X.com and on Upwork, which is very important about our going to Fiverr. You probably might make money on there. So for these types of edits, there's Captions AI. It's $11.99 a month, and no, it is not free, and I'm not going to waste your time. This tool is unreal. All you gotta do is click create and select AI edit. So let's say I'm the client and I have this 20-second video of my AI twin talking about Gen Z being in love with AI.
83% of Gen Z say they could form deep emotional bonds with AI. 80% would marry an AI if it were legal. And 75% think AI could fully replace human connection.
I'm gonna upload that video. Then I can select one of 50 different editing styles. They're all great, so it doesn't really matter which one you choose. Let's say the client also has certain images that they want to include in the video. So I'll upload those. Now just click AI edit. 30 seconds later, you get something like this.
83% of Gen Z say they could form deep emotional bonds with AI. 80% would marry an AI if it were legal. And 75% think AI could fully replace human connection. Searches like "in love with AI" are spiking. Cute or concerning? Depends who you ask.
That's crazy. You can literally make 10 different versions within 10 minutes and then ask your client which one they like best. It's unbeatable. Now, other than editing talking head videos, you can also offer your clients that you will create ads or edit montages for them using Videoleap. Videoleap is $69.99 a month, which is only like $1.3 a year, but it's insane. Let's say my client has a bunch of products it's trying to sell and wants to make an ad for all of them. So first, I'll upload the content that the client gave me. Then Videoleap is going to ask me 2 questions about this video. So first, what is this video about? I said a montage of products. Then it's going to ask me for the vibe of the video. So I told it stylish, exciting, and futuristic. Not even a minute later, it made this. This is unbeatable, and it takes no time. If you just do these 2 editing jobs alone, you can expect the first one to be under $1,000, but as you get more reviews, you get more credibility, you get more clients, you can start charging $30, $40, $50 per video, making 2 videos a day. That's easily earning $500 a week. The second side hustle that I'm bringing to you today is a designer, but once again, you're not doing any of the design work. So going back to Fiverr and checking this guy out, 22,500 reviews with an average price of $125 per order. By just multiplying those 2 together, this guy's made nearly $3 million doing this. You can't tell me that one guy has the time to do 23,000 logos. He's definitely just using AI. Now, I made a video comparing the top 10 most popular text-to-image generators out there. Link in the description below. And one of the categories that I tested was logo generation for my company Nebula. I found that the best ones for logo generation are Ideogram, which is $8 per month, and Midjourney, which is about $15 per month. However, you could even just use ChatGPT or Microsoft Designer, which are completely free, but the quality probably just won't be as good. For all of these, anyways, all you have to do is enter in a prompt. 5 seconds later, then they give you 4 different images to select from. Pretty crazy. You have unlimited images too, so you can just keep trying different prompts and different images until you find the perfect one that you like. Or alternatively, you can just offer your client 10 different versions and then they pick the one that they like the most. Now, I do recommend that after you get a logo that you like, you take it to Canva and remove the background. Then it'll be perfectly ready to send it over to the client and they won't know that you used AI because text-to-image generators are not very good with removing backgrounds. You don't just have to do logos for this designer side hustle. There's so many different designer side hustles that can be automated by AI. For example, you could do social media banner designs for YouTube, LinkedIn, X.com, and Facebook. Like, I use Ideogram, or for example, I'll use Microsoft Designer here. You can then go on Canva and add any finishing touches or text overlay. This guy here on Fiverr has about 2,000 reviews with an average pricing of $80, meaning he has literally made well over $200,000 just doing these designs. Kind of crazy. You can even do merch design. This freelancer here, he has about 1,500 reviews with an average price of $70, so he has made well over $100,000 doing this. For merch design, just use one of the text-to-image AI tools, get the merch, then you go to Canva and add the logo to the merch and you're done. Send it over to the client and see what they think. The sky is literally the limit for how much you could earn being a designer, automating it by AI. And AI tools are only going to get better at generating images from here. So I think it's a perfect time to start. Side hustle number 3, it might sound a little funny, but it's about creating a faceless channel on TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube Shorts. For example, have you ever seen these orange cat cooking videos that have gone absolutely viral? Well, they're all made by AI. And this channel here, Orange Cat 899, has over 5 million followers on just TikTok and averages over 10 million views per video. That's just absurd. In other words, using TikTok's creativity program to estimate monthly revenue for just this account, this channel posts once a day, averages over 10 million views. So that is at the very least 300 million views per month. Since this channel posts 60-second videos, they do qualify for TikTok's creativity program, which pays anywhere from 50 cents to $1 for a 60-second video. So 300 million views divided by 1,000 multiplied by 50 cents to $1, you get $150,000 to $300,000 per month. This guy is literally just a millionaire from these videos on TikTok. That's crazy. So how can you make these videos as well? Well, there's a tool called InVideo AI, and it is by far the best tool for this. It's the tool that this Orange Cat account is using for it, and I'm going to show you exactly how to do it. Now, they have a bunch of different pricing plans, but the one I highly recommend is the most expensive one. It's called Generative. Pretty sure it's $120 per month or $96 per month on the annual plan, but again, it is so worth it. So once you're in InVideo AI, you can click on short film, then select 1 minute for TikTok, use only generated clips, select hyper realistic, and then enter your topics such as big fat orange cat day in the life. Then you need to give it a prompt. So I just pasted in something from ChatGPT describing different scenes throughout the video. You have to do it exactly like this, like describe scene 1, the cat wakes up to an alarm clock. Then you wait 5 to 10 minutes and you get something like this.
支付宝到账100元。
Like the fact AI can do this is just crazy to me. Now, just do this process as many times as you want. You can literally knock out 10 videos within 2 hours. It does not take that much time, and then you just schedule 1 post every single day. Now, another channel idea that takes less time but is also likely less successful is a clipping channel using Opus Pro. Now, I cannot show you this tool on YouTube because they will take my video down, but I have put a link in the description below for a video I made on Instagram Reels of how to use this tool. It's actually wild. I highly recommend you go check it out. For the 4th side hustle that I'm bringing to you today, is still very similar to the previous, but we're focusing more on brain rot videos. Have you ever seen a video of someone playing Subway Surfers with a podcast or radio show playing in the background? Well, those could literally not be easier to make. And one of the most popular ones is Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
How are you, man? My name is Jubal from a radio show called Brooke and Jubal in the Morning. Well, we do a segment on our show called The Second Date Update, and you went out on a date with a woman named Ember.
Yeah, Ember.
Ember emailed us because she said she liked going out with you, but she hasn't heard back, so she's wondering if she did something wrong.
They've absolutely broken TikTok brain rot videos. For example, this channel here is probably earning over $10,000 per month by just posting part 1 and part 2 to this radio show. All you have to do is grab the audio for whatever podcast or radio show you want to put on there, and in the background, screen record yourself playing Subway Surfers or really any other mobile app video. Go to any AI video editing app like Videoleap, CapCut, or Captions AI, and combine the audio with your screen recording. Add a title to the video like Crazy Second Date Update Part 1. and then add captions, turn that video into 5 different parts, and then post it. Another brain rot channel idea is Italian brain rot. This has absolutely broken the internet, especially on Instagram and YouTube. This channel on Instagram is literally one of hundreds of channels with millions of viewers, and it is very easy to replicate. It has 200,000 followers and only 25 posts. That's unbelievable. But for this side hustle, I wouldn't copy exactly what these channels are already doing. There's a lot of brain rot content out there, especially Italian brain rot, and at some point, this trend is gonna die out. Instead, I would make other type of stupid, silly brain rot videos. And the tool that I will show you here is Pick Plus. It's about $7 a month, and it's absolutely wild. For example, we could make a meme video of Trump dancing. So we could just go online, find a picture of Trump, then we're gonna upload it to a template on Pick Plus, and a minute later, you get this video of Trump dancing. But for a video to actually post it on Instagram, you have to extend the length a little bit. Maybe you'd have like 4 or 5 different videos of that. So it could be 4 or 5 different videos of Trump dancing, maybe add a little music or a little bit of sound effects in the background. Or you could do 4 or 5 different videos of just random little silly things. So we could even do a picture of Ariana Grande, upload it to a template, and then make her move her booty. There's so many ideas that you could do with this. These silly ideas of AI generated videos go crazy on Instagram. Last but certainly not least is making the audio yourself. That's right, a podcast or documentary. It is super easy to just use ChatGPT to create you a nice script, then upload that into a tool like 11 Labs, have it read it out loud, and then you upload that to Spotify, Apple Music, Amazon, Podbean, or Buzzsprout. There's also a lot of people who need help creating podcasts, whether it's an influencer or a brand. There's so many different people that need help creating podcasts. So you can offer yourself as a freelancer on X, Fiverr, or Upwork and tell them that you'll make podcasts for them. However, in this video, I will show you something that I think is a whole lot better than that, and that's creating your own channel as a documentary on YouTube. For example, have you ever seen these 10-minute videos that explain to you what happened in, say, World War II? Basically like documentaries. This channel here has 9 million subscribers, and all they do is use AI to create a script and then play that audio with images in the background. According to Social Blade, this account is earning up to $40,000 per month and over $500,000 per year. So let me show you how easy it is to do this. First, you have to train ChatGPT in just 2 different ways. First way is asking it to do a deep research on the topic that you want to talk about. So, for example, I want to make my first video about Shein, and I'm going to ask ChatGPT to do a deep research on the history of Shein. After 10 minutes of research, ChatGPT is now an expert on the topic. Now we have to train ChatGPT on writing a script. So I'll just go into Oversimplify's most popular video, find the transcript, and I'll copy it. I'll go back to ChatGPT and tell it to learn how this script told a story, and 5 seconds later, ChatGPT is now fully trained on how to tell a story for this YouTube video. So now we asked ChatGPT to give us a 10-minute script to give to 11 Labs to narrate the full story of Shein from when it was just an idea to where it is today. Now that the script is written, we can copy that and paste it into 11 Labs text-to-speech. 11 Labs just takes a few seconds to generate the audio, and it's also free to use, at least for a limited amount of time, but enough to make your first video. Now we need visuals to make the video. So once again, I'll ask ChatGPT to just give me ideas to have alongside the script. It generates a bunch of ideas, and I'll just use Microsoft Designer, which is free, to make the images for me one by one. So now that we have the audio and the images, go to any video editing software. I'm just going to use Videoleap again. Upload the audio first, then add the images from Microsoft Designer. I'll be adding those, and then just add some captions to the video, and then you're done. Here's a bit of a preview to the video that I just now made.
This video was made possible by cheap stuff, because apparently that's all we care about. Shine, a company that makes your clothes, your friends' clothes, and the clothes your ex wore when they cheated on you. What is it? Where did it come from? And how did it go from, I sell wedding dresses online, to, I'm more powerful than Zara, H&M, and your will to resist a $4 top? Let's talk about it. It's 2008. Chris Xu is in China.
Pretty good, huh? This whole video literally took me like 30 minutes to make. And that sounds like a lot of time, but all you really need to do is post at the very most like once a week, like the channel that I showed you earlier. And you could be earning tens of thousands per month if you have good ideas for videos like this that aren't already out there. Okay, now I'm gonna do a quick recap so you know which side hustle might actually be best for you. If you want the one with the biggest money potential, but also the one that probably takes the most amount of time, go with the Faceless channel videos. Whether it's documentaries or brain rot content or cat cooking videos, these can hit millions of views and build passive income, but you'll just need consistency and pretty good ideas. If you want faster cash and already have a pretty good eye for content, I say 100% go with the freelance video editing side hustle using Captions AI and Videoleap. It's low barrier to enter, high demand, and most clients don't really care who or what did the editing as long as it's fast and it looks clean. If you're more design-oriented or just love testing visuals and want to tap into a high-demand area that can make you a living, be a logo, merch, and banner designer or any other designer. I mean, with text-to-image AI, tools like Microsoft Designer, Ideogram, Midjourney make it super easy, and then Canva just adds that finishing, polished touch, and it's super easy. If you're burnt out and you just want something stupid, easy, and fun and want to make some money on the side, go brain rot. Pick Plus and memes, Subway surfers, and captions. That's all instant content. And if you're someone that loves storytelling and podcasts, make that your thing. Use ChatGPT and 11 Labs, post it on YouTube or even Spotify. And if your content is good and you're good at storytelling, people will binge watch your content. Bottom line though, all of these can work. The best one is the one that you actually start. I know it's easy to overthink and feel late to the party, but trust me, you're not. 99% of people have never even heard of these tools. Just pick one side hustle, set a 60-day goal, and start posting your first project. Everything else will figure itself out once you start. And if you're still trying to figure out which tools to even use for whatever it is, whether it's side hustles or anything else, that's literally what I built Nebula for. We have a chatbot trained on over 35,000 AI tools with over 50 data points per AI tool so that you can just type into our chatbot exactly what you need to do, and we will recommend you the best tool for it. You can ask ChatGPT, but that has outdated data. You can go on Twitter threads, and that's inaccurate data. You can ask Google search, and that's going to give you third-party blogs that is inaccurate, limited, and outdated data. So just ask Nebula. We will give you the best recommendations for whatever you want to do with AI. Appreciate you for watching this far. If it helped even a little bit, hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in the next one.